Alright, this guy has white spots on him, I noticed. So, hi everyone, hi to the fish keeping community and also to the beginners like me. So when I noticed the white spots on Buknoy, that copper Oscar, so I decided to treat them all since they're in the same tank. Then I searched online on how to treat this white spot or ick, and I decided to go with no chemicals, only salt, and then increase the water temperature and aeration. And this is a day 1 of the treatment. I add 3 tablespoons of rock salt, increase temperature to 30 degrees Celsius, and add some aeration. On to the second day of treatment. Added 4 tablespoons of salt during water change and increased temperature to 31 degrees Celsius. Note that I added salt and increased the temperature gradually so as not to shock the fish, and just monitor them closely. Here I notice it's getting less. Also to this guy, there's no more spots, white spots on his forehead. So let's see. Alright, third day, I did 40% water change and added 6 tablespoons of rock salt, following the 1 tablespoon per 5 gallon. Since this is a 29 gallon tank, I run it up to 30. Also increased to 32 degrees Celsius since I'm gradually increasing the temp, so I think they will be okay. And also I will maintain the 6 tablespoons of rock salt and 32 degrees Celsius for another 2 days or 2 to 3 days. Today I noticed, there's some changes to this copper Oscar. I noticed some spots, I think 3 to 5 spots on his head. I think it's working. And to these 2 big Oscars, I noticed no more spots on them, on their fins, unlike the other days. So I think I will continue this with 6 tablespoons of rock salt and maintain the temperature to 32 degrees Celsius. Then I will just keep the lights off so that they can relax. Now moving on to the 4th day, I did the same, 40% water change, added 6 tablespoons of rock salt and maintained the 32 degrees Celsius water temperature. Yes, there's definitely an improvement. No more white spots on Buknoy, the copper Oscars. Also to these, I don't know, black or green Oscars. No more white spots on their fins. Now, I just did the water change, that's why it's cloudy and they're a bit stressed. After this, I just turn off the lights and just let them relax and let them calm down. There's definitely an improvement in this method, so let's see tomorrow. And today's the 5th day. Just did 40% water change, same, added 6 tablespoons of rock salt and 32 degrees water temperature. As you can see, white spots are clearing up, especially on this little copper Oscar. See on his forehead, it's cleared already. Even though since yesterday, no more white spots are noted. I think today will be the last day. 1 more day of treatment can't hurt, right? Just to make sure that these guys are safe, healthy, and the tank is cleared of these egg parasites. Again, this is just salt and increasing water temperature. No chemicals used in this treatment. And finally, on the 6th day, I did 80% water change so as to remove salt, and did thoroughly gravel back. So to be sure to remove all the detritus and if any egg parasites left on the substrate. Also gradually decreasing the water temperature and set it to 26 degrees Celsius. And that's it. This is the method I chose. I didn't go with the chemical treatment. Just did salt and heat to cure these egg parasites. To be clear, I'm not even sure if that's egg, but just to be safe, I don't want these guys to die, of course. So I just treated them as ick. So the first step I did was, when I noticed the white spots, immediately the next day I did the salt and heat treatment. Started 2 tablespoons of rock salt, increased the water temperature to 30 degrees Celsius, and gradually increasing the amount of rock salt per day, also the water temperature. I'm following the 1 tablespoon of rock salt per 5 gallon. On the third day, I reached 6 tablespoons of rock salt and max temp of 32 degrees Celsius. Very important is to keep proper aeration to the tank as to increase oxygen exchange, because in warm water there's less oxygen exchange, that's why. So in 5 days, this is the method I use: just salt, heat, and proper aeration. Of course, I'll buy some chemicals if this will not work. But since there's definitely an improvement, I stick with this salt and heat method. And there you go, my 6-day journey of pig treatment. By using salt and heat only. The plants definitely get affected because of the salt, but the fishes are okay. They're doing fine. We're decorating the stones, doing Oscar things. And yep, that's it. And thank you. Happy fish keeping and see ya.